He's the kind of player that every Premiership winning team has to have. A bloke who maybe doesn't get all that many raps compared to higher profile teammates, but he just gets the job done. Good run.
I brought Tizz down from my club in Brisbane, Eastern Brisbane. He was a 17-year-old winger, and he'd just been the Rookie of the Year in the Intrust Super Cup at 17.
One off-site season, he had a bit of money in his pockets, and so he bought $500 worth of lollies and came back a front rower. And I think he had the longest pre-season of anyone I've ever seen. Struggled through the pre-season, then got to game one and just had a motor on him and just got through the hard work.
Now for Reynolds, play down, picked up by Tyrrell, and the big front row forward. David Tyrrell gets a grand try.
Superman, Dave Tyrrell, Mr. Reliable again, never complained when he had to do some tough carries or anything. Was always there, willing to put his hand up and get through the tough work, and wasn't the flashiest of plays, but always got the job done.
I could see, the hard work that he constantly put in. He could get smashed by 10 blokes and still get up and play the ball and get the job done. Didn't care where it was coming from. It was he's just those guys that, boom, I'm knocked out here, but I have to play the ball.
Right on the goal line, they try again, and Tyrrell has spun over to score.
Superheroes, that's all he talks about.
He loves Superman.
He thinks that I know more about superheroes than I do. I like to play along sometimes, and I know me Spider-Mans and Batmans and all that, but he makes up names as well that I've never heard of. I play along with that just to pretend I'm interested about his superheroes, but I can't stand them.
That was the thing we had in common. Obviously he had Superman, I always said Batman was better, just to annoy him.
Here is Tyrrell getting across the line.
Just did the job every week. You'll never forget that grand final. He got absolutely. It should have been a send-off of what what's-her-name did to him in that grand final. And he just, and at the end of the game there, he's walking around with blood pouring out of his nose as if nothing had happened to him.
So he's happy and stoked that he made, that he finally got his ring in 2014. Because there was a period there, it was pretty tough for all the forwards under that Maguire regime. I left, and then the guys, the middle forwards that were still left, got 2014, and then they went that one step further. And, so I was really glad that Tyrrell got there.
Because you got super subs, you got to supply them with people who did the grunt work, who are the Indians. Not everybody can be a chief, and you need really good Indians, guys, because you can't pay them the same money as superstars. And Dave Tyrrell and those guys were really great Indians, and we couldn't have won the Premiership without them because you can't play with 14 players or 12 players. And those guys not only did a job, they did an exceptional job, and when they were on the field, shut the play down. And so I've got nothing but, and every time you look like you're going to drop Dave Tyrrell, you thought to yourself, nah, he'll come up this weekend with a game, and he did. He's a good man, Tizz.
His best game to his worst game was hard to judge, because he's always doing his job, always doing the 1%ers and doing, his part for the team.
Oh, there goes Tyrrell! He's done it again! No, he hasn't! Dave Tyrrell! When it rains, it pours! 2 tries in 94 first grade games, none in the last 87.